What's going on, ladies and gents? Before we start off with the video, I want to remind everybody Content Creator Program is going on. We are now into Season 15 with 2 new codes, and we have 1 more on the way, plus another 3 after that. So don't forget to join. Hit that support button, guys. Get yourself in. Free codes. It's always pinned in every single comment section and also pinned in every single description. Guys, make sure you join the Discord as well. We're doing giveaways left and right. Everyone who is a supporter has a chance to win $100. My top 100 gets a chance to win $150, and my top number 1 always has a chance to win $200 every single season. So make sure you hit that support button. Let's get on with the video. Ladies and gents, welcome back. I am at the tail end of my vacation, most likely at this point. I think we're at video for number 4. So I'll be back Saturday night. I don't know if I'll be able to record Saturday night, but I miss you guys. Thank you guys for watching and supporting. I'll probably be on Wi-Fi answering a few comments here and there, maybe doing some shorts of the trip. And I'm sure I'm having a great time. This is, past me talking of the better version of me that's in Mexico right now. Hope you're enjoying it, bro. So guys, let's talk a little bit about POD. If you didn't check out the video already, go check it out. We did a little bit of videos on POD right now and kind of just talked about how to run POD and get good scores. That's all been good said and done. Now let's talk about POD as a general game mode and what the devs are planning to do. Now, if you haven't heard this already, they've talked about this, and I want to give my perspective on it. POD is going to most likely be disappearing. Now, when I say disappearing, I mean it's gone, bye-bye. We probably won't see it again. And I hope they don't do that. Now, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about why I don't want it to go away. Before I do this, let me do some Guild Boss. Why I don't want it to go away and why I'm hoping they do a different variation of it, and why POD matters a lot for this game, but how they could change it up and make it more of an optional choice, right? Right now, POD is the same thing every week. It's boring, let's be honest. But the unfortunate part of it is there's a lot of players who play this game just for POD. It is their go-to content. It's what they want to do. It's all they want to do. Some people it's all they do is make guides on that, right? So it's really difficult right now to make any other form of content outside of POD for these guys, unless they're doing Guild Boss. That's the only other thing, right? So for me personally, I can't stand POD anymore. I'm kind of bored of it, but I do understand the importance of it. So let's talk about how they can adjust it, what Netmarble can do to make it different. Number 1, I'm going to say this. Do not remove it completely. I think that's a big mistake. I think POD has a place in this, world that we play, that's SLA. And also I think it's a place that a lot of people are fond of, and it's one that people have spent a lot of time learning, dedicating their time into. So removing it completely is not a good option. I think what they should do instead is what they've done with instances and dungeons, and make it an optional thing. There should be a place for POD, and then there should be a place for whatever other game mode they plan to do. That's number 1. Whatever game mode they plan to do will most likely be another dragon, but it might be something completely different in itself, right? So I'm not sure what they plan to do there, but I'm going to give you my opinion on what they should do. Now, this is going to be different than what they will do. This is my opinion of what they should do. You know how they currently have POD as it is? Here's my take on it, okay? They should do 2 separate modes of POD. POD currently, right now, as it stands, it should be the last mode. So Ineos Roar, the weapon. Ineos should be going up to that pedestal as the second phase. That should be the second phase. The first phase, I think, in my opinion, they should split up into 3 different phases to make it more fun. Make it more like the commish fight in the beginning, right? So I think this is, just hear me out on this, okay? And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm curious to see what you guys think. So you got Edge of Illusions and Dreams has this mode here where we fight commish, and the initial fight is a co-op fight. Hear me out, okay? This is what they should do for this, and this is my opinion. Now, some people are going to be like, Payne, this is going to be impossible because the game can't handle it, but this is my mentality of it. We should be able to fight Ideo the same way we fight Kamish. The first phase should be on the ground, all right? On the ground like Kamish, we fight a massive dragon, and it should be co-op. Again, hear me out. It should be co-op, all right? And he is a massive dragon, so we should be able to fight him in a co-op mode the same way we do here. Once phase 1 ends, it should be a cutscene to all of us in the same co-op mode going up to the current POD pedestal and fighting there. Now, the hands should be separated by different players. There should be 2 hands separated. One hand is forced by one co-op team. The other hand is forced by the other co-op team. And it's a race to break the hands before he one-shots everybody. Make it exciting. Make it a one-shot thing. Make it a time-related thing where we are forced to kind of do this at a timed interval. And once that's complete, once we have destroyed the hands, the head is the next phase of it coming down. and then we do as much damage as possible to it, ending the entire POD. That's the way I see POD working the best. I think that makes it more exciting, that makes it more fun, and that makes it more final. Like the head coming down every 10 seconds, every 5 seconds has become such a like a cumbersome situation where I'm just tired of seeing it. I don't care about doing it anymore. And we've done it to death. It's at the point where like there's no longer a need to do that. In my opinion, it should just be a one shot, and it's take the hands out. You have literally, let's say you have a minute each to take the hands out, where they have more HP than before, so they're a lot more difficult to kill. Sure, they recover HP, so there's a little bit more strategy involved. The hands are still around for a whole minute. They have a shitload of HP. Once one hand is down, the other person can jump on and go help with the other hand. So like the co-op can like shift to two people working on the other, but you're forced to finish your hand first before you can help the other one. So that now puts a liability on both teams, and it makes people try harder. It doesn't make one, and this is what happens in a lot of co-op mode, right? A lot of people carry others because they're whales. This way you're forced to actually be a participant on your side, or both of you will fail. So I think this is a very much a needed change that has to kind of happen in the game for them to kind of like benefit everybody else. So forcing people to kind of play with the actual mode and not skip out on it just because, right? So I think that's very, very important. And I think that needs to be made as a requirement in the game, so people are in fact trying rather than just like quitting midway through. So both hands need to be done, 1 minute to break both hands. And then you have the last minute to do as much damage on the head. And that's game over. That's it. There's no more hands coming back up and you having to, do it again and again and again. None of that bullshit. Like, I hate that. I think that drives me nuts that they make it that way. And I think it's a very, very, very boring weekly thing. And honestly, I've been saying this for a while, because of POD's weekly requirement. I think it makes it even more difficult for people to focus and want to do it. I think at the end of the day, it should not be a weekly thing. It should be something they make monthly, and it should be just something we can participate in on a monthly basis, and that's good enough. There shouldn't be any reason for us to do it more than that. Once a month with those rewards rolled up. I think that's the way I've seen it for a very long time in my head. I'm not sure whether Netmarble is going to make that happen or not. I don't know if they're going to focus on, giving us that ability to do this, but I feel like they're not going to. And this is kind of the problem here, guys, is the fact that we don't have that. It's like the average player doesn't want to do POD this much. And that's just a fact, right? And I hate saying that. Like, I hear it all the time. People complain about POD all the freaking time. Being like, Payne, I'm so tired of POD. I don't want to do POD anymore. And it's like, it's interesting hearing all that, because I think the more people are forced to do POD, the more they hate it. I think this is a great way to reduce all of that requirement and make it much easier for POD to become a lot more friendly for people to do. And I think that's super important, guys. I think that can't be understated, is how annoyed people are with this. So that's my take on POD. Let me know if you guys like the idea. I think it's an awesome idea because it's my idea, but I'm curious to hear what the rest of you guys have to say about it, because obviously your opinion matters and we want to resonate with the rest of the devs and make them hopefully give us what we're looking for. And if they do, honestly, I feel like that'll be one of the best routes to go. So that's my take on POD, guys. Let me know what you guys think. It is probably going to go away, to be honest, as a full solution to the game. But what they're going to introduce next, I have no idea. Hopefully it's something worthwhile doing, and it's not, we don't all of a sudden miss POD, and this is going to be worse than POD. So we'll see what happens. But right now, in my opinion, POD is honestly just not worth it. And I think we desperately need something new to come in and take its place. All right, guys, thank you so much again. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.